Hi friends, this is me Kish again, and this topic again on Independence Day. Wishing you all a wonderful Independence Day. I know now it's over, but though belated, hope you got a chance to not only listen and think about the great sacrifices millions and millions of people have made to finally be independent from the British rule in India, as well as various other European countries, like, for example, the French in Pondicherry or the Portuguese in Goa. Finally, after decades and centuries of struggle, India is independent, whether if it is the Middle Eastern control of the Middle Eastern Muslim, rulers, or the Europeans of all kinds of nature who tried to get into India, whether it's the Dutch, French, Portuguese, Spanish, British, every single one of them. And to a large extent, not even are we that influenced or that dependent on the United States. Yes, though we trade with them, but we are not necessarily dependent on any of these countries. Maybe you can say to an extent we are dependent on Russia. Majority of our arms come from there, but Russia at least not necessarily was a colonial, colonizing power like the rest of the European countries were, right? So anyway, why am I talking about all these? So the objective why I was bringing this up is finally India 70 plus years after independence, you can say, is totally independent of the West in all kinds of ways. In every which way, they cannot control us, they don't do anything for us, or they cannot interfere in what we do in any which way, unlike how things were maybe even 30, 40, 50 years ago, where you can say they still had some influence or they still controlled something, as India still was poor and upcoming, and they still were dependent, say, for food grains or for various things on the Western countries, right? So now, having come to this level of independence, the we today on Independence Day, this we beg this question, that we all have to be thinking: what should we be copying from the West, right? This question is something that should be foremost in all of our minds today, on the 73rd Independence Day that we have just finished. That hey, we are now independent of these people, but in the recent past itself, over the last, say, 6 months or just in the year 2020, if we look at what we have been doing, we seem to be copying the steps of these guys blindly without thinking. And everybody is supporting this. So, starting with, say, for example, lockdown. All these Western European countries, America went into a lockdown. So we said, hey, blindly, okay, this is the only solution that's possible. They did it. So then why doesn't it make sense? Let us do it too. And we have gone to a 3 month lockdown, blindly copying the Western country without understanding or realizing what kind of an impact it had on our economy, where people are millions and crores are struggling for just to put food on the table. Unlike in the America or in Europe, where the scenario, yes, it is bad, but it's not this bad, where people will starve if they don't have a job for 2 or 3 months. Right? That's the situation in India, and we are heading in that direction where multiples might starve, unfortunately, if we don't take action, right action. This is one thing that we copied. Then the second thing we copied is that when I talk to all my friends, they're like, hey, Donald Trump imposed tariffs on China. He did all these things. So why are you complaining if Modi is doing the same thing? So again, are we just going to blindly copy whatever America did? America's scenario is different. They might impose tariffs and they might not struggle or suffer from it as much. Maybe they will, I don't know. But India for sure is only going to suffer from these knee jerk reactions of banning products, imposing all kinds of tariffs, banning their manufacturing products coming here. Yes, we have to stand up our economy, there's no question about that. But going back to the Indira Gandhi Nehruvian socialism, where you are going to put tariffs on foreign products, and banning them is not going to get you any development. All that is going to get you is there were only two cars, Premier, Padmini, and Ambassador. We cannot produce these products at such great prices and such quality. So what we are going to be left with if we cannot import them? Customers in India, that is us, all of us people, are going to pay way more for the shitty quality things that are going to be available in India. And those guys will keep going on lobbying with the government to keep raising the protection so that no better product is ever allowed into India. Isn't this what happened under Indira Gandhi? Do you want to go back to that? Just because America imposed tariffs? I just don't understand. What are are we thinking through these things or just blindly reacting? Yeah, I can understand all the emotion of the border conflict, but that doesn't mean you just start going off reacting crazily. And I do understand the emotion of Corona as well that China sent it, but despite all that, we have to act rationally, not irrationally like this. On the other side, other extreme of this is our younger generation. What do they want to copy from the West? They want to copy pizza, burger, jeans. I go to the mall, whatever the party, I party every Friday, Saturday. So either we are copying such missteps of the West as by in terms of policies like lockdown and what do you call tariffs on China or any other country. Uh, these ones, or on the other, that is what the politicians are doing, and then on the other end, and then they're justifying it that hey, look, they did it, so that's why we are also doing it. What do you think? When they did it, why is it not wrong? When we do it, it's wrong, right? And on the other side, we have this younger generation watching this nonsense on TV and and going blindly behind this jeans t-shirt and pizza burger and whatnot culture. Are these the things we want to copy from the West? Is a question I hope that is coming to your mind and all of you are thinking about it, right? If you and in my opinion, if you really want to copy things from the West, what do we ought to be copying? The one thing that we ought to be copying is called capitalism, which is what made not just the West and even today even China the number one or number two economy in the world. That's how they removed millions and millions and billions of people out of poverty using capitalism. That's how they, what do you call, not only lifted people from poverty, raised their standards up to where they are now, and also look at all the inventions, discoveries, all these that happen in the West. Even today, for a corona vaccine, we still are dependent more or less. Yes, India has gotten better, but we still might be dependent on the West, who is going to really find the cure for us. Right? So, how did they get here? How were they able to accomplish these things while we are still a poor country trying to get out of poverty and trying to get on the path of development? The answer and the solution is only capitalism. That is the one real thing that we ought to copy from the West. Instead of that, we have focused on copying all kinds of crazy nonsense that they ought themselves ought to get rid of. We want to grab those and leave the real good stuff that is out there. They themselves in Europe and America are now going into socialism. And these moves like lockdown is another socialistic move. We can have a conversation on that another day, why it is. Uh, but is that the kind of things we want to copy? So at least with Narsim Rao and Vajpayee and even Manmohan Singh to an extent, we had headed down the right path after decades of going down the wrong path and started adopting capitalism. That's how we became the number one in IT. The economy started growing 8% plus even sometimes, every year. So, and we were lifting millions out of poverty. So instead, now are we going back the opposite direction and destroying all the work done by the last three prime ministers, the good work, and returning back to socialism, which seems to be the path that we seem to be taking because the West is doing the same thing, right? They have a healthcare ID card, so why don't we have a healthcare ID card too? Seems to be the thinking. And then if you tell them, hey, this is socialism and is only going to head to ruin, how is it different from Indira Gandhi's central government health scheme, or ESI, employee state insurance, or all the government hospitals all around the India that you see, which nobody wants to ever go and get admitted to unless they have no other choice? Do we need another socialistic healthcare system and whatnot system, social security, all these kind of things that we want to copy from the West? Socialism? Is that what we want to copy? So I don't understand it. I hope that there is more serious thought and thinking in this line as to what is it that we really need from the West. We don't want to give up our culture. We don't want to head back to socialism, right? So what we need is to develop our country like how their country is developed, and do the things that is going to make our country develop like them. And what are those things? Those are what we need to copy. Today, even in the, if you, how is it that they are able to create vaccine? Private sector does that, or create medicines for all these millions of diseases that are out there today. Or majority of the medicine comes from the West. What is it that they did differently? That's what we need to think and copy about. I hope this is another thought provoking video. Please like, subscribe, click the bell icon, share it with all your friends as well, and enjoy. Until next time, thank you. Bye.